Okay, so there you have it. That should be all you need to replicate the method. Sorry the video length got pretty long. So, some clarifiers. Most of you guys will be familiar with this drawing that I sent to Pete, my hand pencil sketched drawing of the bro science behind the method. So some clarifiers. This is just a best guess. I have no idea what the edge actually looks like. I'm sure it's not perfectly scalloped. I realize the abrasives are probably weird, different shapes, not round. This is for visualization purposes only, to try to explain some of the behaviors I'm seeing. The edges tested in Pete's test were 20 degrees. They were done by hand with guides, and I'd estimate there's probably about 1 or 1.5 degrees plus or minus variance possible, although I am pretty steady. Like, I've done scandies to a flat edge by hand, I've done regrinds on knives and got the entire satin finish flat, so just to give you an idea, I'm relatively steady. It's not perfect though. Some guys are confused by the fact that these are angled in different directions. I didn't actually sharpen with different opposing directions. That doesn't matter. Just the 250 on one side and the polished on the other side. That's all that matters. The only reason these are drawn at a slant is because if all the lines were horizontal, it would get really muddy, and you wouldn't be able to see that, like, hey, these dotted lines are behind. They're on the other side. These big teeth are on the front side that you're looking at, to differentiate between the edge that's being created on this side and the edge that's being created on that side. To be clear, hey Mara, can you come over here? Any grit combination is possible with this. You can use 250.
The big bad part of this cucumber over here, so you might just want to cut it out.
Just to be clear, any grit combination is possible. The finer you go on the toothy side, the more smoothly the edge will perform. The coarser you go, the more in my experience, you'll see a boost in aggressiveness and wear resistance. But any grit combination is possible. If you have questions about this, if anything's not clear, please throw them in the comments of this video. I'll post, 2 or 3 or 4 videos from now. I'll just post, a question and response episode. So here's my deal. I don't want at all this to become some proprietary nonsense. It's like a hidden thing that only some people can do. I've sort of innovated the method, but I'd like to invite you, knife community, let's perfect this thing together. I think that would be awesome. I have a condition and a couple requests based on that, okay? So my condition is that I've shared everything that I know publicly so everyone can benefit from this. So if you figure out a hack, if you figure out a grit, if you figure out an angle, if you have an extraordinary test, please, I've shared, will you please share as well? Make it public, and let's just, let's help each other to find the perfect angle, grit, method. My requests are these, okay? Please, if you do a sharpening job this way or a test, tag it, #Dual Grit Edge. This is so that we can search on YouTube and get a big list of people and what they're doing and how we're innovating with this method. I'd love it if you want to put #the Gabe method if you do a test specifically, because I'd love to see your test. I'd love to be able to search the Gabe method and then find all the people who are testing this edge and see what you're doing with my style, with my method, whatever. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if anything was unclear and you do want to replicate this method. I would request that you sort of link further research back to this video so that your viewers and the people who are learning from your testing can come back and learn the basics of the method so they can do it themselves, and we can continue to spread this as an edge sharpening method that's widely used and widely enjoyed. Just FYI, I've started a Patreon. I'm kind of doing a bit of an overhaul on my sharpening gear, hoping to push the limits of this style of edge. So if you're interested in that or you've benefited from this, I'll throw a link in the description. Please consider giving a small amount if you want to, or if it's been a benefit to you. Once again, thanks Pete. Once again, thanks YouTube. And I'll just say peace out from the home slice.